Hi, I am MD.SHAMRAT MIAH. Today I am showing you that how can we track our data packet when we are sending some things or when we are receiving something from our any source or destination. So for these things I have to be log in my Linux. So I'm just closing my some previous process and I'm doing it clear. So from before I do something on my Kali Linux, so I am going to show you and tell you about some protocol because uh, if I turn on my if I turn on my um, Gmail, then I can show you something from here. So basically, when you send any information or receive any information, that times a lots of data packets always come and sending and receiving moments is always will happening. So with every data packet there is a data protocol. So it can be IMAP, it can be POP, post office protocol, it can be over TCP IP protocol, it can be SMTP protocol. There is a lots of protocol in our systems when we are connect in a network device. So it will be very explainable if I show you the client configuration process. But in this video, I'm not going to tell you that how to configure for a client um, for client configuration. So I will make my next video for client configuration. But in this video, I'm showing you something from here. I'm going to show you now that some protocols are always we can configure from our email settings. So if I click on settings from our email and see all settings, then and we will able to see these options, and from here uh, forwarding and POP IMAP. So POP is meaning as post office protocol, and IMAP is another kind of protocol. IMAP is a combination with POP mode. So there is some protocol I told you before when I started this video, like as SMTP. So SMTP is a protocol. This protocol is always works with sending message from my device to my destination. So when I try to send an email after login, so this protocol is always works with my sending process. And for the second time, the another and if I talk about a little bit more SMTP, the SMTP works only 25 number port always. And for the second protocol, the name should be POP. POP full form is post office. You are able to see from my computer that here is the POP option. This is also meaning the same things, post office protocol. So POP is always works with 110 port, and IMAP is always works on 143 number port. So what's POP always do? The POP do to receive our information from our destination. So what we are seeing from our inbox and social or updates is always maintained by POP protocol, the post office protocol, and from our email settings we can enable our POP or we can disable our POP. And IMAP is a combination with POP. It works on always 143 number port. So Basically, the IMAP works when it is works. I'm telling you that if you log in your email address to one more networking device, only that times your IMAP will be works for that situation. So if you log in your same address to so many networks, one more network, that time the IMAP protocol works on port 143. So IMAP protocol is also works with receive our messages. So it's a kind of same from POP, and the IMAP is a hybrid because it's a combination with POP. So I'm going to my Linux from here. Okay, okay. So from here, what I will tell you now. So I'm going to show you some data packet. We can easily track our data packet from our Kali Linux. So for this, I have to be install my packet tracing tool. Its name of wireshark and enter. After this, we'll able to see uh, a window and also a web browser, because we need a web browser, because if we access our something from our browser, that time the HTTP, SMTP, ARP, so many protocol will be ups and down. So I'm unable to my Ethernet port. Okay, so now I'm going to open my Mozilla Firefox from here. So after install my Wireshark and tool, we are able to see our data packet from here. We are able to see our data packet TCP, transmission control, transfer control protocol, TLS. TLS is also very useful for our mail uh, service, because TLS is a transport layer service protocol. It works on our email. TCP transfer control protocol, when we access our any browser, that time this protocol is always accessed with our web browser, and ICMP and so many things, ARP protocol. every each protocol has their own characteristics. So when we start our computer PC, and if our networking devices is connected with our with ISP, so that's time if we are doing nothing anyhow. However, so every seconds our network device is sending something or receiving something automatically. So that's why we are always can monitor our trace our monitor our some packets automatically. So if I uh, search in here something like yes, our Bangladeshi newspapers, online portal newspapers, it is very popular newspaper. So www.prathumala.com, and I am going to start this packet monitoring protocol monitoring session again. So uh, okay, uh, okay, okay, our monitoring is start again from our first. Okay, okay, so I'm accessing some information from here. Okay, so when I open this browser, the TCP IP protocol must be sending and receiving something from source place to destination place or destination to source. So and so many data packets is also working at the same time, at the same moment. So I'm just going to stop in here because I don't need to monitor my all of time. So for a quick conversation, for a quick explanation, I just stop this and trying to search my TCP IP. So if I want to find my TCP, how many TCP packets sending and receiving? So here is those information. The source is 192.168.254.128. It's my own IP address, source IP address, and destination is 192.229.221.95. It's a TCP. It's a destination, and sometimes the destination send some information to my PC. So that's why after first second it is 192.229.221.95, and this destination was me, my networking device. That's my IP address. But if I want to, I told you that when we access our browser, at times our HTTP protocol is always works. So if I type in here HTTP, and if I enter after type HTTP, that time I will able to see my HTTP information from here. So the protocol is here, it's showing the protocol is not HTTP, it's OCSP. But OCSP and HTTP are same, both are same. So there is no any argument here should be like this, because the HTTP and OCSP are same. So those information tracking uh, was for that moment, from my source to destination or destination to me, with my time scheduling. We can check this. Okay, the source was me, 192.168.254.128, and my networking device sent some information to destination 192.229.221.95, and the protocol is OCSP. That means the HTTP. And if I just and what is in here, if I just move little bit. Okay, length 470, TCP previous segment not capture. Okay, no problem then. Okay, the first move was from my site to my destination to Prothomalo website with HTTP protocol, OCSP protocol, and that was for a request from my site. And Prothomalo gave me acknowledgement by this response, because in here we are able to see 192.229.221.95. It's mean that it was a Prothomalo website, and it's give me some information to my networking device. And because here is my IP address 192.229.221.95, the same protocol, uh, and uh, and uh, and uh, here we are able to see that it is a response type, because it's an acknowledgement from the Prothomalo that it's the response after my request. And then again I request something to Prothomalo IP address, and it's also response. So request response, sometime uh, response request, it will happen every four with every seconds, every minute. So when I will access anything, or when I will turn on my networking device, and if my networking device is connected in a network or from ISP, that time we can easily track our data packet we can easily um, take our protocol to monitoring from this wireshark tool. So that's how we can monitor what we are accessing by our data packet. And if I want to tell you something more explanation about our protocol or a little bit something about security, so I have to be select here something like as a request one. Okay, I just click in here, and and if I double click on here, what will happen in here then? Okay, we are able to see these options. Okay, just a second please. Okay, from here. So from here, what we can able to understand from this part, here is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 options. So basically what I say you before that, OCSP is a as same as HTTP hypertext transfer protocol system, because that's why when I select these things here, we are able to sing now the hypertext transfer protocol, because the OCSP and hypertext protocol are same. And when I click in here, so it's a more explanation about my hypertext transfer protocol for this request. And from here, that it's a, if I show you a little bit more, to move my screen a little bit more, it's a request from my side to Protomalo. So so my source port was at that moment my source port was 57380, and destination port was 80. Destination port was 80 when I sent this request to my uh, Protomalo's IP. So that's destination port. My request, my request gone to the 80 number destination port, and my request sent from my network device on 57380 source port. And if I click on here, so we are able to see more information about source and destination. So this is internet at protocol version 4. Here is my source IP address is 192.168.254.128, and destination IP address is 192.229.221.95. So this is internet protocol version 4. Okay. From here we can, because I am use a virtual machine, so uh, from here we can able to see, find out my MAC address and my destination MAC address. We are able to find that, and from here we can get more information about our data packet. So about our data packet means the data frame. So the wireshark is a kind of, the wireshark and tool is a kind of monitoring tool, and from here we can able to monitor our data packet for with every seconds, and it's a very interesting thing for beginners persons, and I hope you will enjoy these sections and able to understand the importance of protocol. And I will hope that you all of people will be wait for my next video, and my next video will be more fun from now. And I wish your best exercise from my video. Thanks to all.